A comprehensive summary of the Social Security Code 2020. The Social Security Code 2020 represents a landmark reform, consolidating 9 labor laws to create a single, comprehensive framework. Its primary goal is to universalize Social Security, extending protection to all workers and bridging the long-standing gap between the organized and unorganized sectors. The amalgamated laws include the Employees Compensation Act, 1923, the Employees State Insurance Act, 1948, the Employees Provident Funds and Miscellaneous Provisions Act, 1952, the Employment Exchanges Compulsory Notification of Vacancies Act, 1959, the Maternity Benefit Act, 1961, the Payment of Gratuity Act, 1972, the Cine Workers Welfare Fund Act, 1981, the Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Cess Act, 1996, the Unorganized Workers Social Security Act, 2008. Applicability is based on establishment-specific employee thresholds, for example, 10 or more for employees' state insurance, 20 or more for employees' provident fund, creating a broad framework for Social Security. The Code standardizes the definition of wages for contributions, mandating that if specified exclusions, for example, house rent allowance, overtime, exceed 50% of remuneration, the excess amount is added to the wage base. This standardization is significant as it directly impacts the calculation of contributions, potentially increasing the funds available for an employee's Social Security benefits. It formally recognizes and extends benefits to gig workers, platform workers, and unorganized workers through dedicated schemes. Social Security schemes and contributions. Provident Fund, for establishments with 20 or more employees, includes a Provident Fund, pension through the Employees Pension Scheme, and insurance through the Employees Deposit-Linked Insurance Scheme, all funded by employer-employee contributions. Employees State Insurance, for establishments with 10 or more employees and hazardous units with 1 employee, provides medical, sickness, maternity, and disablement benefits. Gratuity, for establishments with 10 or more employees, payable after 5 years of service, with exceptions, at 15 days' wages per year. Maternity benefit expands maternity benefits to offer 26 weeks of paid leave for the first 2 children, including specific provisions for commissioning and adoptive mothers. It also mandates that establishments with 50 or more employees must provide creche facilities. Employees Compensation covers work-related injuries and diseases in establishments not under employee state insurance. The Code establishes key administrative bodies to oversee its implementation. These include the Central Board of Trustees, responsible for managing Provident Fund schemes, the Employees State Insurance Corporation, which administers employees' state insurance benefits, and the National and State Social Security Boards, which advise and recommend schemes for unorganized, gig, and platform workers. The Code simplifies compliance by mandating a single electronic registration for establishments on the Shram Suvita portal. It also requires maintaining electronic records and filing unified annual returns, which streamlines administrative processes for employers. The Code enforces strict penalties, including fines and imprisonment, but allows for the compounding of first-time offenses.